break right now. When we come back, we're going to talk about border cross because, well, you know what? Snowboarding season is almost upon us. We'll be right back.
Thanks so much.
I just read the television. I don't actually know what it means. I don't
Tell
know.
me.
Someone will tell us
Did I not pay attention in class this morning?
No, I missed that one too. I don't know what it's all about. But
it's a great movie, though.
Phone it and figure out. We'll find out. What we're going to do right now is we are going to talk about a sport called border cross. One of the top teams, well, they're called Playas border cross. And these guys, they tear up the mountain. They brought some of their gear with us. We got two members. Mark, the toaster Torlay. He's the man in the soundproof chamber right now.
Actually, I think he's Darth Vader.
Andrew Murphy. They're a couple of the players from Playas border cross. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. How's it going?
So how did Playas start?
Better wear that helmet just in case you fall down in here.
I know. I'm a little scared.
I'm not allowed out without it on.
Good.
I'm thinking of dropping in off the table here.
Is that thing really necessary when you guys are doing border cross? I've seen it on TV and it looks pretty rough and tumble, but...
Oh yeah, it gets pretty crazy. I mean, you got 6 guys racing down the hill at one time with features similar to motocross, so you got big jumps, rollers, banks, people flying all over the place.
That's what border cross is all about. Some people may not have seen border cross before, Andrew. It's just like motocross, but
it's just like
on a
motocross,
board?
but downhill, like BMX downhill.
So how did you guys manage to get into this? I mean, obviously you've been snowboarding for a long time, but what is it about border cross that
You can leave it on
you?
if you like.
Okay.
The outright violence?
You get to take out your friends. You get to land on your friend's head.
Now, what happens if both you guys are in a race? Do you guys have any team strategy or anything? Do you try and knock everybody else out and then try and go down the mountain together?
We tend to talk to each other on the way down and try and cut off the competition,
But what happens if you're
Gotta play
cruising
like
down
a
the
team,
course,
Michael.
everyone else is out of the race, and it's just the two of you guys going neck and neck?
Well, I'm going to take them out.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys
Well,
ever
I'm not
taken
going
each other
to
out?
knock them down, but...
What are you going to do? Like, what's the technique? Just cut them off?
Are you allowed to take someone down? Like, can
No,
you
you're not allowed to physically, like, punch them or take them out, but you can cut them off.
But if you happen to go into the corners together...
Yeah, where the cameras aren't looking.
Right,
That's
okay.
when you take them out.
Mark, take the helmet off.
Murph, I am your sister.
Let's see what you look like.
We can give Mike the helmet. I think he needs
Watch
it.
out for the burn marks on the back of my head.
Oh, that
dude.
looks painful.
How tight is that thing?
Now, Mark, how did you
Goodness,
get the nickname Toaster? What's that all about?
Well,
Should we be talking about that, first of all?
Really?
sure.
Is it dirty?
I don't know.
No, back in the day when they brought helmets into border cross, I searched the house for a helmet, came across my dad's Jofa helmet, which is like flat on the sides and flat on the top.
The old,
Yeah, the flat on the top one. And my brother had already named it. He got black marker and wrote Toaster across the back. So as the Toaster helmet.
Can you just stand up and turn around for us, by the way?
Yeah, because the name certainly has stuck to you. Oh, there's
If you're going down the mountain,
He lost his
stand
mic.
up straight.
Lost my mic.
There
If
we
you're
go.
going down the mountain and you see that,
That's Toaster.
and you have to cut them off in the corner, be aware because
Now,
Toaster's
I
got
know you guys
elbows.
brought some footage along of some of the stuff that you do down the mountain, so let's have a look at that right now. There we go. So tell us what you guys are doing here. Give us a running commentary.
This is in Toronto. This is at Horseshoe Valley.
Toronto.
Yeah, of all
mountains there?
places. It's the only time we get to go back east. So this is the semifinals.
That's Murph right there doing the...
Oh, yeah.
We're all
One
in
of
the
the guys
red
in
outfits,
Playas.
the same outfits that Mark's wearing right now. So this would be like the semi-final heat going into the finals. Mm-hmm. And the gate drops, and it's just like a motocross. It's just
See, that first turn, man, that's got to be the one that gets you.
That's the decider sometimes. I mean, this course is pretty short, so...
yeah, it's almost like a sprint to the finish.
Because
That's the three of us there in the red, and that's our main competition up front.
Right.
yeah.
So you're trying to take care of him.
So we're trying to take care of him. So you're going down a fast straightaway here with some rollers and stuff.
Do you want to try and get air, or do you want to stay as close to the snow as you
You
can?
try and stay as close to the ground as you can. Right here's the
And
left kicker.
you watch him eat it right here.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Oh,
Yeah, snow.
The Playas team
no,
goes,
got
see
back
ya.
up.
And then the three of us go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
There we go. Now we know why you brought this footage, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, everyone on the
We have to
team,
really weed through some. No.
everybody on Playas, you guys have all been champions of one sort or another, world champions or border cross champions. But why did you guys decide to form a team by yourself?
It
Budget.
just seemed to work best.
Budget.
Budget.
It's easier.
It comes down
It's
to
easier.
budget.
Well, we're traveling together anyways and
Yeah.
renting the same car, same hotel, so
Right.
why not put it under one budget?
Well, what kind of events are you guys going to be participating in this year? Are you going to be up at Whistler Mountain, or where can people see you guys?
Yeah, our home base is Whistler Mountain, but we'll be doing the Kokanee Tour, which goes across Canada, like well, as far as Toronto. Most of them are in BC. Doing a couple of Swatch events, which is the World Cup, and we're also doing another World Cup. There's two. It's confusing in Whistler. In,
Very cool.
January.
Now, Playas has branched out from you guys just riding on the snow. You guys do like all kinds of marketing stuff. You do a lot of TV work, and you get your own snowboards.
Yeah.
Whose is this?
This is our team model. So we all designed this together.
Now, what is this designed specifically for bordercross?
This one is, yeah.
So what kind of differences are on this board than you'd see on a regular board that, a geek like me is going to use?
It's a lot stiffer, for one, so it doesn't chatter at high speeds, and the base is graphite material, so it's a bit faster than your regular P-Tex.
But this is still good and a good all-mountain board. Like, it caters to everybody. Like, not everybody, but I mean, it's good to start off on kind of a easy flexing board and then work your way up to a stiffer board similar to this one.
Right.
But for, somebody who has some experience in snowboarding, this is a good board to
Do you guys have your individual signature boards too? Someone was telling me that.
Yeah, I
actually,
have one.
Andrew's
Another
got
one on our team, Omar Lundy, has one as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
How do you get one of those?
You ride for a long, long time,
long
suck
time.
up to a lot of people.
Buy a lot of drinks.
Now, you
Yeah,
guys
buy a
have
lot of drinks.
These funky new bindings, a lot of people, I saw a couple of people using these last season, but how are these different, or are they better for bordercross?
Well, Mark and I both ride for Flow, and they're the only ones who designed this kind of half step in. They're fairly new. They're the only ones with this design, so you don't see them around as much. We like them. They're really stiff. They keep your ankle. And for guys like us who've been riding for 10, 12 years, it helps. We don't have any ankles anymore, so the most support we can get, the better. And I find these have the most support.
What's the most common injury in bordercross?
In bordercross?
Yeah, broken legs, stuff like that.
Sometimes you have the odd, slices from the boards.
Against the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually head injuries. He's had some good ones. Omar's had some good ones.
Yeah.
I broke
What's
my
the worst
back.
one you ever
You
had?
broke your back.
Yeah, in one of the bordercrosses.
Get out! Did someone hit you with a board?
No, I went a little too high.
How do you
And landed a little too flat.
So what, did you compress your
Yeah,
vertebrae?
I compressed L1 and L2.
How long did that take you to come back from that?
Well, I was on a plane to Japan a week later. Of course, I had to stand on the plane.
You know, the best thing about a sport is sort of just getting started, and bordercross has been around for a few years now, but you know what? Guys just end up going hardcore for the first few
Now,
years.
is this something that the two of you get to do full time?
More or less in the winter, yeah.
So
Not too much in the summer.
I know a lot of people, they see you with the boards, you've got your own boards, you've got a team, they look at the footage, they might think, wow, this would be a really cool thing to do. How, if you want to do this professionally, what does it take?
It takes going to competitions and, getting out there and getting into bordercross. And, I mean, they have the Kokanee Bordercross Tour. That's the one that we started on. That's the kind of a training ground for the World Cup Tour. If that's what you want to get into, doing bordercross, that's the way to go.
Can you just show up at the events? Do you have to have certain specs when you get there?
That's the nice thing about bordercross. It's not like skiing or all these other world circuits. You can just show up.
Bring your Jofa.
Yeah,
Bring your Jofa.
Bring your Jofa.
Toaster written on
Pay your
it.
$100.
You can't write toaster on it. You got to figure something
Now,
else
of course, you guys are going to be part of, at the snow show this weekend. Can people see you doing stuff down there, or what's happening?
No, we're just kind
You
of
got
a
a
booth
booth.
there.
Yeah.
We have a booth, and we're showing off the models,
Cool.
helping out our sponsor.
We're going to be doing poster signings starting tonight around 8 o'clock, and then doing poster signings kind of the whole weekend long. You can come and check us out. Tonight we're going to be arriving by limo. And,
Nice,
All
dude.
right.
do a little
Limo.
style,
Right?
We got an entourage.
We got some prior girls coming, so.
Wow, everybody wants to be, what?
Would you like to be a prior girl?
Would you?
We got a T-shirt for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Got a T-shirt for you.
Of course, the snow show is happening this weekend, and can my prior girl go run and get the tickets we're going to give away?
Absolutely.
Okay, why don't you do that?
Wait, what are you talking about? You're talking about me.
Yes,
Okay,
that's right.
fine.
The snow show is going
Under
to be
prior
happening all
beefcake.
weekend long at BC Place Stadium. The hotline is 878-0557. And, of course, on Saturday night is going to be the big concert everybody's talking about with Tone Loc, Len, and SNFU. It's going to be happening at 6:30 at BC Place Stadium.
Very cool.
And we have a whole lot of tickets to give
Now,
away
we
right
have
now.
a pair of tickets for general admission. That just gets you in the door at BC Place Stadium. You can go visit these guys at their booth,
Yeah,
look
come
at the
say
prior
hi.
boards. And also, we have 1, 2, 3 sets of tickets to go see the concert with Len, SNFU,
All right.
and Tone.
431-1260 is the number to call. First 3 callers get the tickets to the show, and the
Whatever
other
you
2...
want. You get to
Don't
make
make
the
it
call.
confusing.
No, what are they?
And we also have some posters to give away right now that are over there.
I want to
We're
give you
gonna
guys a
those away.
chance because I know you guys ride for a living and it's a big part of it. Give props to all your sponsors. Anyone you need to mention, go for it.
Anarchy Eyewear, Coup Wax, Bruiser Outerwear, O'Neill.
And, of course, Prior.
Prior, of
all
course,
right.
the big
And we
one,
do have
Prior.
a couple of the prior posters to give away right now as well. 431-1260. We'll just give all the stuff away.
Thanks, gents.
Thanks so
we
much, you
appreciate
guys.
it very
No
much.
problem.
Good luck
See,
this
have fun
season.
at the snow show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have
Be
fun at
keeping
the
up on how
limo.
these guys do. We're going to take now, and when we come back, I believe we're about celebrating the arts right
We
downtown.
certainly are.
Be right back. Stick around.